Hey guys, EthDo here, and today I'm making another Minecraft video. Today's video is an overview of the new banner, which has been added into the latest snapshot and will be in the 1.8 version of Minecraft. Banners are similar to paintings, but can be placed on the floor as well as on the walls, and you actually get to choose what pattern you want on them. To begin with, you'll have to make a blank banner by putting wool, 6 in total, in the top half of the crafting table with a stick underneath. The colour of wool you use will determine the colour of the banner. Then you can start to add some texture to it, put some patterns on. You could do a cross to get obviously a cross on your banner in the colour that you've chosen. I've used different colours for each of these to represent, or just so you can see the difference between when one crafting recipe ends and one crafting recipe begins. So we've got 4 here. Each of these 9 blocks is going to represent the crafting table. Here's your outputs, and obviously your inputs are over here. So you've got the cross, quite a simple one. These are the 4 most basic, I would say. You can get a slash here, so half of the banner is diagonal in a diagonal fashion, is coloured, whichever colour you choose to go here. You can put colours along the bottom, or you can put them along the top, like so. It does not matter where the banner goes. I could put that here or here. It's still going to work, providing I've got these in the right places. They actually should be over here if I was going to make that one, but were they over here, I could have had the slash on the other side to do almost like a flag, section of a flag. Obviously national flags are probably the easiest things you can make on here. Some of them are a bit technical. I did try and make a British flag, but it was quite difficult due to the amount of different overlay of colours you've got on there. But things like the England flag and the Scottish flag I've done quite here have come out quite nicely. Also got the Japanese flag, which I'll come on to later, how you do these, and of course these other ones. There are a couple more things that you can do, just in the basic sense. You can do a diamond by filling the areas around the banner in the middle. Although the banner technically doesn't have to be there, it just makes it more, it looks more like a proper crafting recipe if it's in a position and makes it symmetrical. You can have these 3 little arrowheads going down. I'll just spawn this in for a second. You can have that on the bottom as well, pointing upwards to almost look like waves if you wanted, if this was here. Obviously change the colour as you please. You can make a frame by putting all of your desired dye around the banner. In that case the banner does have to be in the middle, and you get a nice border. And like I said, you can do a dot in the middle by simply placing your dye in the middle block and then putting the banner anywhere around it. So that's how you make those. But there are a couple here that obviously I haven't explained yet. You've got bricks, creeper head, skull and crossbones, my personal favourite, and the Mojang logo. That was a bit of a tongue twister. So the way you do these is obviously with skull heads. Why you would do the with a skull head in survival, I'm not 100% sure. Seeing as how rare they are, it seems like a pretty silly idea, but if you're in creative, they do look pretty awesome. If you put a lime green dye below, it would make this banner come out green. If I didn't have that, it would come out black, as is shown in the left of your screen. So you can colour that. So if I spawn that in, you'll see the difference between the two. And you can use any colour, of course. This is a creative only one, but you could put a creeper head in and get a creeper style banner. I like to use the green banner as my template for this one, so you get that nice green background. Had I not included the bone meal, it would have come out with black creeper, eyes and mouth. But by adding the white, it makes it look almost ghostly. It's pretty cool. Obviously changing the colour will change that. You can use any dye colour you want. There are a couple more here. We've got the brickwork is of course in here. To actually get red bricks, you have to add red dye, else it comes out with like a black greyish colour. And as well, a couple other more unique ones being the notch apple. Again, a little bit of a waste if you're doing it in survival, but in creative they look pretty cool. You can obviously change the colour with this one. I think it comes out black if you don't put anything on them. All of them by default, the patterns are always a black colour. So adding the purple would make that purple. If you want to replicate the Mojang logo, then use red. And as well, there are vines. You can get this cool pattern effect. It'd be good if you overlaid some more stuff onto that. Generally quite cool. There are of course more, but it would take me a very long time to go through every possible combination and every possible style. These are just the general ones. You get the gist after a while. So you haven't shown it, but of course, by basic logic, you can make a slash going across like that if you moved it. You know, generally, once you know the basic ones I've shown here, you should be able to work out the rest yourself. You can use these obviously for decoration, or you could use it as target practice if you really wanted. If you put some kind of block behind your banner, you could use it as a target, an archery. I've used barrier blocks here, but any block will do, because you can just about see, if I just do it again once more, you can just see the arrows sticking out, so you can tell where you've hit, and obviously then collect your arrows. One last thing before I go, if I switch to the game mode 0 a second, you can wash your banners in water in a cauldron, though of course this does use up your water, and it will return you to a blank canvas. Though of course if I put on multiple layers, it will remove each layer individually and take the same amount of water each time. So because that only had one layer onto it, it just removed me to a blank canvas. But had I maybe put on 2 layers, then it would have obviously taken 2 uses. Hopefully you found this video helpful and very informative, and if you have, then please take a second to hit the like button below, and thanks for watching.